Hoş geldiniz, hoş geldiniz. Bugünkü dersimiz Türkçe'de past continuous tense hakkında. Today's lesson is about the past continuous tense in Turkish. For those who don't know or for those who don't remember, the past continuous tense is when you say was or were with an ing ending on the verb. As in, I was going, I was doing, I was coming, I was reading, I was walking. So we will learn how to say this sentence template in Turkish, how to convert this type of sentence and say it in Turkish. And it has a few additional meanings in Turkish. When we have the same suffix, it means a few other things. We will learn those as well. So, şimdi başlıyoruz. Önce burada genel olarak bugün ne konuşacağız ve bu ekimiz hangi anlamlara geliyor bunu öğreneceğiz. Generally, we will learn how to use this suffix and what it means, like the subtle meanings, subtle implications this suffix adds to the sentence. For example, the first meaning or the default meaning of this suffix, by the way, the suffix I'm talking about is ıyordu, yordu. I will show how it's formed in the next slide. This suffix, the main function is it expresses an action that has been happening for a while in the past. This could be like saying used to, or this could be like saying you were doing something when someone came home. Mesela, for example, I was watching TV when my dad came home. So you'll learn how to say that sentence in Turkish. It is also about interrupted actions. We were doing something, but we were interrupted by another action. Something else happened. Our first or main action was interrupted. Okay? In order to understand this, we need to know about the basic tenses in Turkish, and then we will, again, as the previous weeks, we will learn this adverbial suffix, which is dığı zaman, which roughly translates to when, and then vowel harmony, as usual, but I will not go into that. It's too detailed. And then consonant changes. Always keep that in mind. If you're a beginner to Turkish, we have this vowel harmony concept and consonant changes concept that is like the backbone of the Turkish grammar. Everything is built upon these rules. So şimdi Türkçedeki past continuous zamanının nasıl kullanıldığını öğreneceğiz. Örnek cümleler yazacağız. Cümlelerdeki anlatılmak istenen detayları belirteceğiz ve sizden de bazı örnekler isteyeceğim. Okay, we will learn how to use this suffix. We will talk about the subtle meanings or details it gives, and we will make example sentences. I will also ask you about, or I will ask you for example sentences. You can just listen in, you can just watch and learn. You can also type in the thread, in the channel, and try making sentences. So here is the timeline. By the way, timeline is zaman çizgisi in Turkish. Zaman çizgisi. Because literally çizgi is a line, time is zaman, so zaman çizgisi. I have geçmiş here. Maybe I can also insert the Turkish words, so that will be like an extra vocabulary for you. This is geçmiş, past. And then we have future, which is gelecek. Present is a little bit difficult to translate. We have şimdi. we can call it şimdi. So we have geçmiş, gelecek, şimdi. For now, we have nothing to do with gelecek. For now, we will take a look at the time between geçmiş and şimdi. So the first action here, I was doing something. What was I was doing? Ne yapıyordum? Mesela televizyon izliyorum. In the continuous tense, televizyon izliyorum, which means I'm watching TV. Then something else happened. Babam eve geldi. Televizyon izliyorum. Babam eve geldi. My dad came home. So there are two events. I want to put these into one sentence. How do I do that? I do that by using the zaman on this event, like the one that happened later at a point, and your do, the do, inserting do on the event that was happening for a while. Like watching TV takes a while. It's like a process. But dad coming home is just one static event. Like it happens at one point and it doesn't continue. It's not progressive. There are already examples. That's perfect. Şimdi bakıyorum. Engin, your example is not correct. But Nemo, your sentence is correct. There's a little bit confusion, apparently, about where to put these. So maybe I can also color these sentences. Let me see. The green one that happened is babam eve geldi. The orange, turuncu event is televizyon izliyorum. So this says like televizyon izliyorum. I'm still watching. Like the time passes by and by, it goes on until here. At this point, I stop watching. Or I might still be watching, but in order to indicate that the dad came when I was watching, here, babam eve geldi. Babam eve geldiği zaman. So we put the zaman on the second, I don't know what to call it, the reference element, the reference event, like whatever we are basing our action on. We were doing something and the other action, we put this the zaman on the other action. Babam eve geldiği zaman televizyon izliyordum. Babam eve geldiği zaman televizyon izliyordum. Now, that means when my dad came home, I was watching TV. Bir örnek daha yapalım. Şimdi ne yapıyorum? Geniş bir örnek olarak düşünüyorum. Belki uyuyor olabilirim. I might be sleeping. Uyumak. To sleep. Uyuyorum. I'm sleeping. And while I was sleeping, something happened. Ne olabilir? Telefon çaldı. The phone rang. In the past tense, the phone rang. The phone, the alarm set off. Telefon çaldı. I was sleeping and then the phone rang. How do I put this into one sentence? I will check your example later, Engin. And I will be coloring these events. Önce bunları renkli yapacağım. Telefon çaldı. This is the green one. It's the static event. Like it happened and that's all. It didn't continue happening. It's not progressive. Yes, Lila. Especially happy to see your answer. And Nemo, that's correct. Telefon çaldığı zaman uyuyordum. Okay, if we put this into the timeline again, I started sleeping here in the past and I was sleeping. Like I went to bed at 2 a.m. Like 3 a.m. I'm still sleeping, 4 a.m. I'm still sleeping, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and 7. At 7 a.m. the phone rang. So I woke up. So but for this process I was sleeping. Uyuyordum. So there's a whole span of time, there's a whole time that went by me sleeping. I slept during this process. If you can't simply say uyuyorum because this means I am sleeping and still sleeping in the present. You can't say uyudum. That means you woke up, like I slept and woke up. If you want to indicate that during the whole process, during these parts you were sleeping, we use the yordu suffix. So let me check. I will check now. Televizyon izliyordum. Babam eve geldi. Zamanı silersen doğru olur. Ama dığı zamanla tek bir cümle değil, virgül ile iki cümle şeklinde yazmış olursun. I was watching TV, comma, virgül, my dad came home. The dığı suffix gets rid of the comma, gets rid of the virgül, and puts them into one sentence. And good job, Nemo. If you want to indicate that you had waken up before the phone rang, yes, you can say mıştım. Evet, Engin, şimdi doğru. Böyle de söyleyebilirsin. İki farklı cümle olarak bu şekilde söyleyebilirsin. Tamam. Şimdi o örneği kullanalım. Güzel bir örnek çünkü aslında to be verbü, to be olmak fiilini kullanacak. Duşta olmak. Duştayım. Önce present ile söylüyoruz. Just to see how to insert the suffix. Duştayım. I'm in the shower. I'm taking a shower but duş alıyorum değil. Fiil kullanmıyorum. I'm not using the verb. I'm using olmak, to be. And I'm saying I'm in the shower. Duştayım. Kargocu geldi. Cargo is like I think English has this word, we just adopted it from English or French, like the package you are waiting, like a courier. Like it delivers to your home. And Jew is the person who delivers the package to you, like delivery man, exactly. Kargocu, the man who delivers your package, came, but I was in the shower when he came. So again here, I started taking a shower and I entered the bathroom. I'm taking a shower, still taking it, I'm not done yet, and until here. Kargocu geldi. For some reason, for whatever reason, I'm interrupted. But before he came, for the whole process, I was still doing the action. So how do I say this now? Şimdi nasıl söylerim? They especially they especially come when that happens, you know. Either you are sleeping, or you are in the shower. Ya uyurken, ya duştayken. So, sizin cevaplarınızı bekliyorum. I kinda now like using this example because I can show you how not to use olmak. That's a different example. Olmak is always very tricky. So I understand that. Olmak çok öğrenciler için karışık bir fiil. Mesela şimdiki zamanda direkt isimle söylüyoruz. Mesela duştayım, geçmiş zamanda duştaydım, gelecek zamanda duşta olacağım. Gelecek zamanda olmak kullanıyoruz. I see that you guys are trying to use to be in the shower. So far, I don't think it's not correct, or at least not natural. Because Nemo, your sentence is kinda funny. It doesn't say that you were taking a shower. It says like you were standing in the shower. Like you are not taking it. You are just standing. So it's kind of weird. So with to be, you can simply just keep the same conjugation and just insert the suffix into the conjugation. So with to be, you don't really need your. It's like inherited from the main conjunction. Main conjugation. It already delivers the same meaning. Kargocu. So I'm writing the sentence now. Şimdi cümleyi yazıyorum. Kargocu geldiği zaman. This is the second action that happened. So it's the green one. Kargocu geldiği zaman. Yes, duştaydım. Duştaydım. So maybe I can add this as a note under the lines of Turkish. With olmak, you don't need your. You can directly say the simple past tense. Duştaydım. Duştaydım can mean two things now. I was in the shower and I'm done. Or I have been in the shower, I'm still not done. It can mean both of them. It depends on the context. Because the is the only tense here and it's the simple past tense. The'lı geçmiş zamanda söylersek geçmiş zaman da olabilir. Bu şekilde bir süreç de belirtebilir. Okay. Güzel. Bir örnek daha yapalım. Let's do one more example. Ne yapabiliriz? Bu sefer olmak fiili değil. Gerçi olmak fiili hariç kullanamayız. Duş yerine başka bir fiil kullanacağım. Ne kullanabilirim? Hastayım kullanabilirim. Hastayım. I'm sick. I was sick or I have been sick. And at what time? What did happen when I have been sick? Maybe misafirler geldiği zaman. Guests came. Maybe they invited me to somewhere. Beni davet ettikleri zaman. Anything can happen. Just trying to pick the best option. Unless you guys have an idea, I guess Nemo is typing. Ne zaman hastaydım? Or what happened when I was sick? I was traveling diyemem Lila. I can't say traveling because it's a progressive continuous action. So I'm looking for something like a static, non-progressive, non-continuous thing that happened at one point during the time I was sick. Okay. We can have our own dystopian example. Üçüncü Dünya Savaşı çıktı. So, Üçüncü Dünya Savaşı. The Third World War. Çıkmak can mean a lot of things. You may have seen it as leaving, like leaving the server, sunucudan çıkmak, or going out, dışarı çıkmak. But here, in this case, it's like breaking, like a war breaks out like happening suddenly. Comes out olabilir. Yeah, comes out olabilir. You can also use çıkmak for a movie or TV series coming out or airing on TV. Wow, güzel. Güzel. Both of your answers are correct. Dimzi and Redev, your answers are correct. Cevaplarınız doğru. Nathanly Geek and Ohana, your answers are also correct. Sizin cevaplarınız da doğru. Nemo, sen bir şey unuttun. You forgot one thing. Hasta arkadaşlara geçmiş olsun. Evet. Okay, you fixed your sentence and now it's correct. Üçüncü Dünya Savaşı çıktığı zaman hastaydım. Okay, so I will draw this again. Bunu yine çiziyorum. So I got sick here. I don't know, like 7th of October. I got sick. I stayed in bed. For a few days, I stayed in bed. Like a week, I'm staying in bed. I'm still staying in bed. At the end of the week, I was still sick. I didn't fully recover, but on the 12th of October, no, 15th of October, Üçüncü Dünya Savaşı çıktı. So this happened and, not stopped, but it's another event that I am trying to say. Up until this event, I was sick. This whole week, I was sick, and now Dünya Savaşı çıktı. So, okay, so this is how we use it. When you want to say that up until something, you have been doing something, past and continuous. A continuous or progressive event was happening until something else happened. Babam eve geldiği zaman televizyon izliyordum. When my dad came home, I was watching TV. So up until him coming home, I was watching TV. So the Past continuous tense just talks about this process. Yes, exactly. That's the point. We have a continuous progressive event like televizyon izliyorum, but this happened in the past. This process is in the past. So just to show that, I am inserting the past tense suffix. The, your, do. Okay. Bununla ilgili sorusu olan var mı? Is there anyone who has questions about this? Somewhere you want me to re-explain some more examples? You might also try your own examples. Siz de deneyebilirsiniz. Okay, Engin, I can answer that. Not now in the questions forum. You know where to go. Yes, Lila, there are complicated verbs. There are different situations when you still use yordu not to tell something was happening in the past, but for other things. So I will move to those situations and the complicated verbs now. Ben de teşekkür ederim arkadaşlar. Thank you guys, thank you friends for joining and especially staying during the whole lesson. It's so nice to see you being interested. It's so nice to see old faces, old friends back to the lessons. That's all. Hepsi bu kadar. Kendinize iyi bakın. Sonra görüşürüz. İyi akşamlar.